Because we live in 21st century, everything, all values, friendship means nothing with any relationship.
Charles is looking for you.
Właśnie Brianem się opiekuje. A ty masz background, który wiesz, jaką ma wartość. Oh yeah, you've got the man. Which side? This is you, okay? This side. It's like a lot of squash. Is that it?
Southeast and we're southwest. Yeah. But anyway. So what about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Poland. Oh, okay.
name is Brian Dobson. And Andrzej and Adam asked me to launch their joint exhibition here this evening, and I'm delighted so to do. Please forgive me, I'm fighting a bit of a cold and a throat thing, so I've a glass of water here, and I'll probably cough a few times before I finish. But it'll keep it short, so that's the upside. And being struck by, I suppose, first of all, just how technically accomplished he is as a painter. And so I wasn't surprised to discover that he spent a number of years training in the academy in Poland, in Warsaw. He left that, though, to earn a crust, and had worked as a restorer, a painting and furniture restorer I think in Poland, in the UK as well, in Windsor Castle at one stage. Is that right, Adam? And I hope Ireland opened its arms and embraced you, Adam, and you multiplied art education, which had persisted in Eastern Europe. It seemed to fade away here, but for whatever reason it persisted in Eastern Europe. Perhaps communism was more conservative, they were looking for a different kind of art. And so the first thing we see here, I think, on the walls is work that's extraordinarily accomplished, isn't it? My first impression walking in was I felt like I come into one of those rooms in the National Gallery where they hang the Dutch pictures. You know, the wonderful Rembrandts and the Vermeers. Here's one of Adam's where it looks a little bit like The Flight into Egypt by Rembrandt. Are you familiar with that picture in the National Gallery? And you see the figures huddled around what you think is a fire, resting on their long journey. But as you go closer, you realise it's not a fire. The piece is called Sky News. They're watching a television. So I suppose in a way the television has become the gospel of the 21st century, or maybe that's been overtaken by other technology as well. I look at a picture over here by Andrzej, and I see it's Fading Love. Two figures embracing, but their faces are disappearing into the mist. And all of this accomplished on, for the most part, very small paintings, where, as Andrzej was saying to me, every stroke of the brush counts. It's a kind of distillation, isn't it? There's a concentration of effort and energy and focus on the paintings, and that comes through. All of Andrzej's, I notice, are all figures. So the human figure particularly engages you, Andrzej. And also figures feature, I think, in almost all of Adam's work as well, because all great art, all art, I think, that speaks to us, even if it's pure landscape, is about the human experience, isn't it? I think it's a pity that the Irish art scene is, in some ways, so insular. I don't know if it's as welcoming as it should be to artists who come in from the outside. You know, a relatively small number of Irish artists tend to dominate the market here, and it's very hard to break into that, even if you're Irish, and particularly if you're coming from abroad. And we weren't always like that. You know, there was a tradition in the 18th and 19th centuries welcoming in craftsmen and artists from elsewhere in Europe. Almost it was a cachet. And both Andrzej and Adam are in that tradition. You know, I think of Count Markowitz, who the husband of Countess Markowitz, who was a Pole who settled here and was very active in the Irish art scene here. So this isn't something that's happened recently. Having said that, Adam, I know, has exhibited in the RHA on more than one occasion, and on Andrzej as well. So perhaps we're seeing a little chink here, and I know that really, you know, great collectors are open to influences and ideas and work from around the world, and are excited by all kinds of visual stimuli. And I would encourage you to be collectors of that sort, to see these paintings as a wonderful expression of the vision, the spirituality of the two artists who are with us here. So thank you so much for the opportunity to open the exhibition, and I wish you every success with this and all your future ventures. my culture.
And I just think it's so sad that young people, and not even just young
Okay. I'm an amateur photographer as well. Yeah, I show people.